Hello, my name is Lauren Marriott, and I'm an advisory services consultant at The Groove. Today, I'm going to be sharing about what's changing with the new Workday experience. You may have already heard about this change, but if you have not, no worries. I am here to help you stay informed so you can prepare your organization now for this change. So let's talk about what's changing. Workday is rolling out a modernized homepage and a refreshed UI that brings a cleaner, more contemporary look to the entire platform. You will see updated styling across the homepage, search, and hubs. You will also see the capability for enhanced tenant branding, things like refreshed color, a glow behind the search bar, and the option to incorporate branding into the new global navigation. The search bar and the search results layout have been updated. As well, Workday has introduced a new global navigation sidebar that gives quick access to key pages. We'll take a look at these changes in a minute, and I'll share an example of what they look like. For deployment considerations, one thing to consider is that if you do nothing, the new Workday experience will be enabled automatically in R1. You can opt out, though, by using the Maintain Features Opt-ins report, but the opt-out option does go away after 2026 R2. So everyone will be using the new Workday experience soon. So this change impacts everyone. And just to clarify licensing, this UI refresh is included for all HCM and financials customers. There's no separate cost unless you choose to turn on Workday's AI enhanced search. So let's take a look at what the new Workday experience looks like. Here's what the homepage looks like within this new experience. Workday has really centered the design around search. It's right in the middle, it's visually emphasized, and it's intended to be the primary starting point for most navigation. Quick actions are also centered below it, so they're easier to identify quickly. The whole look is much more streamlined, and branding is now woven in throughout the interface, from the banner area, the glow behind the search bar, and the option to add sidebar coloring. This image does not give a full picture of what branding could look like, but know there's more options available now. Overall, this homepage design is all about creating a cleaner, more intuitive starting point for users, and preparing the broader Workday interface for AI capabilities, which we'll talk a little bit more in a minute. Next, let's look at the new global navigation sidebar. This sidebar becomes available automatically when you opt into the new Workday experience. It gives users a centralized place to pin items, organize shortcuts, and categorize links. This shifts navigation from the menu being top-faced to being left-anchored, which creates a consistent navigation structure across the whole tenant. It also makes it easier for users to keep their most frequently accessed pages within reach. The search bar has been updated as well. The search results layout is cleaner, and Workday has removed the simplified search option from the search results page. Instead, the simplified view option is now found in each user's account preferences. This streamlines the page and reduces visual noise while keeping all search functionality intact. The update is focused on clarity and consistency in how results are displayed. Workday Mobile also received a visual refresh to align with the new desktop experience. You'll see increased spacing between cards and options, making the layout easier to scan. The most recent section has also been updated to remove app icons, giving it a cleaner look. Beginning with the March 2026 mobile app release, this new mobile experience becomes the default for all users. So users will start to see this updated UI on mobile even before some desktop users if the new Workday experience is opted out in R1. Before I move on to how you can prepare for the new Workday experience, let's clarify how this new UI relates to Sana Core and Sana Enterprise, because the messaging can be a little confusing. On its own, the new Workday experience is simply a visual and interaction refresh, a cleaner UI, updated navigation, and modern styling. It does not automatically activate Sana features. What Workday means when they say the new experience is powered by Sana is that the design framework underneath the UI is built to support Workday's expanding AI ecosystem. Sana provides the foundation for conversational, action-oriented agents and cross-system intelligence, but those capabilities come through Sana Core or Sana Enterprise, which are separate offerings. So to summarize, the new Workday experience equals updated look and navigation for everyone. And Sana Core and Sana Enterprise equal optional AI layers that add the Sana app, agentic chat, Workday agents, and broader intelligence across systems. The reason Workday links them is that the new UI is intentionally built to host and integrate those AI capabilities whenever customers choose to adopt them. So the UI is the new foundation, but the AI features only appear when the corresponding Sana products are enabled. And last, here's how we recommend preparing for the new Workday experience. First, prioritize readiness. Identify the groups that will feel the navigation changes the most, typically power users. Preview the new homepage, search layout, and the global navigation sidebar with them. This helps bring confidence to the users who use Workday the most. Second, address tenant branding ahead of enablement. The new experience surfaces branding more prominently. Colors extend to the sidebar, and the search bar uses glow effect that ties to your theme. Plan and validate the color palette so the refreshed visuals align with your brand standards from day one. And third, decide when you plan to opt in, since the ability to opt out goes away after 2026 R2. Having a plan for when this change will take place will give you time to prepare. Next is being intentional with communications. A broad campaign isn't necessary for every audience. Most employees will adapt quickly without formal announcements. Focus your outreach on high-impact, high-stake groups like HR finance admins and support desks who field how-to questions. For these groups, share a short what's changing, what's not overview, plus screenshots of the new homepage, the sidebar, and the search so they can quickly orient themselves. The UI is modernized and branded differently, but core functionality remains familiar. For training, we're not recommending formal training for this change. Instead, do a review of existing materials, update visuals, replace any instructions that reference the old global navigation, and note that the simplified search toggle now sits in account preferences rather than on the results page. 2 timeline reminders to include in your planning. Mobile adopts the new experience as the default starting with the March 2026 mobile app release, and the desktop opt-out ends after 2026 R2. So schedule your new Workday experience with enough lead time for those high-impact groups. Finally, if your organization is considering Sana, whether that's Sana Core or Sana Enterprise, our advisory services team can partner with you on AI readiness assessments. We'll help you map current processes, data prerequisites, and governance, then outline the pragmatic steps to take before larger AI investments, so you can transform deliberately and get value quickly. That's the preparation plan. Target the right audiences, preview the new navigation where it matters most, update the visuals in your materials, and time your rollout against the 2026 R2 milestone. Thank you.